Jerry Cordillera. They're going off. Dindo Pomara and Fernandez going off for San Miguel. Gets the first 2 points of the ball game.
Each other. Here's Cabahog trying to score, and he succeeds. Well,
In a ball game.
they relatively take very good shots at the hoop. But here's a play broken up. Fernandez zigzagging, blocked in the air. But we're going to have a foul. By the way, the referee of the franchise. Love the competition, even in goes into golf nowadays. Penetration, excellently run play when he's on the bench. Meanwhile, Fernandez sneaks in a pass, sends it over to Robocop. Alvin Tang. Impressive victory. The score then was 115 to 104.
Cabahog is 2 out of 2 from the field. Imagine in your mind what the starting 5 of the opponents would be.
An eye of those matchups, those combinations, as Fernandez tries a scoop shot. 11. Medina and Ignacio Gota are there also. Tang executes, and the execution of...
No, they don't cut just by their lonesome. There's a nice pass by Alvin behind the back pass.
There's Pumaren outside to Alvin Patrimonio. Starts his move, fires a long one. Bingo.
It's about 5.
Here's the bullet. Whizzing into his front court. The zigzag machine. Fernandez trying to bat the ball away. Jerry Cordillera, fall away spin. Yes.
Well, he seems to like to play against Fernandez also because away conference. The guy certainly has already proven
Through the years, the ability to play both ends of the floor. High in the sky. Yes.
play for Jerry. You know, I was watching the game the other night, and that was a good choice. But second place really for me went to this guy who...
Ato Agustin. Juan Fernandez, he's a crack in the defensive wall.
There's no...
Reyes. There's the Patrimonio. That gentle touch of his namesake, Alvin Patrimonio. Here's Fernandez uncorking. Bingo. Deflected by a true point guard, the bullet, and a solo virtuoso simple cold tablet pass. Off the iron, the bullet with the lead pass to Alvin Patrimonio, who will go airborne.
One-handed.
Juan Fernandez. Cordillera all over him, but Juan Fernandez ripping the net again. Action going at neck speed as Capascio drills in his first pair. Outside attempt won't go. Inside action, Jeffrey Graves is in the ballgame for the first time. Josel Angeles trying to be as patient as ever.
On the inside the court.
That's true.
Pumaren making up for his...
Bobby Joe. Graves. Yes.
Against San Miguel doing well. 5-on-3 situation here. Elmer Reyes finishes it off, but he also gets fouled, so he has a 3-point play coming up.
Reyes, once he starts that zigzag motion, and who can stop a zigzag machine at that?
Not only...
Right body of Cordillera in his path. Turnaround shot by Ato Agustin. Nothing but net.
He had a miss.
Jetty with a turnaround. Yes.
Play.
Capascio with the fake. Rim rattler. And even in the old NBA, Sam Jones.
Very
Penetration.
nice execution.
Basket earlier underneath. There's Bobby Yosef. Pulls up quickly against Capascio. Bingo! Graves gets a second try.
Taking a 5-point lead on a 6-0 run here.
And Terina, who entered in the latter portion of the first quarter, score.
He's a tough player.
Yes.
And Franz Pumaren hits this one for
Play, but instead they go to the low post area. Turnaround shot. Jerry Cordillera using the glass to Asaitono. The dynamo at work. Yes.
both of the teams play out.
Asaitono thwarted. Cordillera successful. Here's Romy Lopez. Cabahog eyeball to eyeball with him. Lopez sinks it. The Tivolis against the Alaska Air Force. Zaldi Rialubit with a 23-point and 13-rebound performance. Unsuccessful try. Asaitono goes and leans in.
But we didn't see Jericho easily giving them 2 points.
You know, just like the first game, you can sense that both teams hungry for... Juan Fernandez sways left, sways right, goes for the hole. Here's Capascio, right of the keyhole, bingo.
Quality ball.
Here's Reyes.
Zigzagging again.
Zigzag machine move. Cabajo, bingo.
Angeles, by the way, is also back in the ball game.
Carves some room for himself.
Difficult shot, you know.
It's the subject of KP at the half with Romy Quintanar in charge of our second game. KP at the half.
Again, another offensive rebound.
Agustin.
Another
Tignadice. Almost double dribble there. Angeles is tagged, but it's a dish off. What?
There's another steal.
Yes, Pumaran initiating it, and he will go straight for the goal.
He found Pumaran open. There's Pumaran helping out his teammate, and Franz Pumaran is free on the other end.
Alvin gets it to drop.
That's a power play.
Pumaran. Juan Fernandez, quick jumper off the glass.
18 points in the ball. They had a 14-4 run advantage in the fast break points. No?
Yes, and he even had four. I think that's what the objective of every father, to see your son become Susel Angeles. Launching it is Pumaran from Triple V.
Pumaran, 3 points.
France is now taking place.
Well, first time that these three guys play together. 3-point shot by Agustin.
Agustin,
So 2 in a row here.
And Pumaran evenly split. 65 to 60. Penetration for the fake inside, but the PJ Hot Dogs were wise to it. The zigzag machine.
Elmer Reyes almost.
Alvin waiting for his cue. Turns around quickly. Bingo! Reyes. Asaitono, power move. Yes!
Without the benefit of the glass.
Here come the Hot Dogs busting out. Over now to Asaitono. Simple Colts have that fast break. Point lead to just 3 with 5 and 39 remaining. Asaitono, 6 straight points.
When he's a power player and you tag off that sprain as we take a look at this simple cold fast break completed by Elmer.
Work for the TJ Hot Dogs. What?
Elmer Reyes with another steal, anticipating that pass.
Zigzags in the air. 74 to 69, 3:26 remain. Monica Fernandez with a spin around move which succeeds. Agustin gains speed. Goes all the way through. We have this timeout as this ultra continues.
Cabao getting out of the screen there, making the jumper.
Father achieved his, looking for a championship. Fernandez drills it in. Well, I've often hear you say the one that could withstand the pressure. Asaitono continues to
Has 16 points in the ball game. This
difficult angle. Jericho Diniera.
you see, we have the
5-point PJ Hot Dog advantage. Penetration by Ramon, rolls in.
one.
Jericho Diniera shooting over Alvin Tang. 5 meters from this foul throw. Agustin pulls up. No. Angeles fighting. Ato with a triple. Yes!
Big one.
Agustin, 3 points.
Team up again.
Ato zigzagging through. Yes!
7 straight points here for Agustin.
Agenda of that meeting should have been Ato Agustin with a tie with Diet Sarsi with a victory, which will give them an 11th.
They're against each other in the
Point position as Josel
Another block.
Robert, bottled up. 3 on him. Padinera free. It will bounce in.
a big break there for
Inside action. Patrimonio sinks it. And there's 9 seconds of the shot clock. Mon passes it off to Tang, who is fouled. Yes!
sir, and he has a 3-point play coming up the whole evening.
No question about it. Tang delivers. 96 to 95. San Miguel by a point. We are all tied at 96 all. View of the hoop rather. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Agustin charges through. Too strong.
That foul will
He's played a stellar role in this ball game for San Miguel Beer.
especially here in the second half.
That's true, Andy.
Agustin
Adjusts his shot, but he still misses. Battle for the basketball. Picked up by the TJ Hot Dogs. Keep in mind, a loss by San Miguel will boot them out of the race for the for the finals, that is.
in the
It's in the hands of Cordillera. Shot clock
seconds.
continues to whittle down. 1
Yeah.
second, a 25-second violation. There's a buzzer for a timeout. It is not given. However, San Miguel in possession. Only 11 seconds. You know the score. It's 96 all. 4, 3, 2, 1. No.
Lopez.
Into the hands of Mon Fernandez quickly to Ato Agustin, and they get 2 points quickly. Looks for an open man, can't find one. Sees a small opening and makes use of it. Agustin sneaks it over to Tang.
And that's a 2-point lead here for the Hot Dogs. Jerry
Cordillera.
using the glass. Continues to have
In 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ato with a 3. No. Romy Lopez secures it.
Not
Romy fakes,
2
fires.
minutes.
Yes, sir. Romy Lopez gets to it. Only 4 seconds remaining on their shot clock. Graves puts it up. No, air ball. Chance now for the Hot Dogs to tie this ball game up. 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining. Kabog, hands off to Pumarin. Block! 7 on the shot clock. Down to 5. Fernandez goes through. Gets it!
It's a 4-point lead.
Avail of the win 5 of 8 incentive. A loss will boot them out, as I've mentioned. Great on half power. Meanwhile, at full power, we have Pumarin. He skids to the floor. He's had a tough day at the office, Dr.
Foul,
J.
Cordillera.
Cordillera.